Hi everyone. So this week my work week is starting on Tuesday because yesterday was a bank holiday for the coronation, and as I'm on maternity leave I only really work when this one is asleep. So now that she has finally nodded off this morning, I'm going to crack on with some work. I am writing next week's blog post, so hopefully you'll enjoy that one. So I didn't get very far before the little miss woke up. So far I've just managed to add the photos for the 12 patterns that I'm including in my next blog post, and just started writing the descriptions for each of the photos, but yeah, didn't get very far. Let's hope that her next nap lasts longer. Should we do some sing-songs? You ready? Should we say, horsey, horsey, don't you stop. Just let your feet go, clippity clop. Your tail goes swish and your wheels go round. Giddy up with homeward bound. So by some magical feat, I have managed to pop her down for her nap in her cot. I almost never manage this during the day, courtesy of her reflux. So I'm going to take full advantage of having two hands and bosh out this blog post as quickly as possible so that I can try and squeeze in some crochet time. Wish me luck. Morning, today is Wednesday. My Tuesday evening did not go at all as planned. So usually on a Tuesday evening I go to a crochet and knitting group locally. So I managed to go this week, which was great. I never really get much crocheting done because this little one, A, doesn't like to sleep in her pram, and B, doesn't like to sit still on my lap. So unless anybody decides to give her some cuddles, I tend to just go for the social aspect. And will continue to do so until she's a little bit older and I can pick up my hook again. However, when I came home, usually by the time I get home, the older two kids have gone to bed, courtesy of my husband. I can have my dinner, put this one to bed, and get a bit of work done. So, you know, that's my opportunity to crochet because all three kids are asleep. I have two hands to myself. I can pick up my hook, I can get some work done. Yeah, my kids did not want to play ball last night. Both of them were still awake when I got home. My eldest was eventually coaxed to sleep. The middle child stayed awake until 9:30. Given that she's usually asleep by like no later than 7:30, that was a very big deal. Also meant that my dinner was incredibly late. And given that I have an early start on a Wednesday morning to kind of, hustle them all out of the door, yeah, I got absolutely zero crocheting done, which was really disappointing because I was hoping to work on some swatches for my commission. So fingers crossed that I have better luck today. Good morning, it is now Thursday. So yesterday I thought we did quite well, you know, managed a little bit of crochet whilst this one was sleeping, scheduled lots of pins on social media, got to have a bit of a brainstorming session about some future videos for YouTube. What didn't go quite so well again was my evening. I had planned to do some more crocheting and do some work, but yet again, bedtimes didn't go quite the way I expected, and this time it was this one who didn't want to go to sleep. So yeah, my evening was a bit of a write-off. But it is now Thursday, it is a new day, so my top priority for today is to finalise my designs for this submission that I've been given. Commission even, that I've been given, because the deadline is tomorrow. So I need to finish my sketches, potentially try and... Oh, are you talking too? Are you talking to everyone? Potentially try and crochet a few swatches just to make sure that everything I'm suggesting is something I can actually deliver on. And then spend the afternoon doing some admin before I pop out for a vastly overdue haircut. Oh, yeah? This one's lack of ability to stay in her pram or sleep in her pram means that I haven't had a haircut since she was born. As you can see, she's quite a decent size now, so I'm very much looking forward to it whilst my husband watches her. So see you all again a bit later. So it might be peeing it down outside as it has been doing all week, but I have a huge grin on my face because my best friend has just told me that she is having another baby. Her first baby, Caitlin, is the original recipient of the Caitlin zigzag blanket, which was designed just for her. And so I feel like this baby deserves a little something special too. Perhaps I should feel guilty that I didn't design anything specific for my own children. Let's hope they don't mind. It is Friday evening. I never get a whole lot done on Friday because I have 2 of the kids for most of the day and then 3 kids for the rest of the day. So my plan for this evening, what little of it is left, is to try and finish the graphics for my blog post on Tuesday and then start editing this video together. Wish me luck.